There's one truth that people often forget. That this world we chase so desperately today, one day we will leave it all behind. People spend their lives chasing money, chasing popularity, chasing a more comfortable life. But very few truly prepare themselves for their final day. The day when there's no more time to go back. No second chance, and no more later. If you enjoy Islamic content like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next reminder video. Imagine one night, the world suddenly changes. The earth begins to shake violently. Buildings collapse. The oceans overflow. Mountains that stood firm for thousands of years turn into dust scattered through the air. People run in fear. A mother forgets her own child. A father can no longer save his family. And every person is only thinking about themselves. At that moment, wealth becomes useless. Status means nothing. And human pride is destroyed in an instant. But surprisingly, the scariest part is not the destruction of the earth. It's when every human being is called one by one, then separated into three groups. A group with faces full of peace, a group filled with regret, and a special group brought close to Allah. There is no fourth group, and every human being will belong to one of them. So the question is, if that day came tonight, which group would we be in? When Surah Al-Waqiah was revealed, the companions of the Prophet cried because they realized that the afterlife is truly real.
This life is only a very short journey. Because maybe one simple reminder today could become the reason Allah softens our hearts. Now, let us enter one of the most powerful surahs in the Quran, Surah Al-Waqiah. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud used to recite Surah Al-Waqiah every night and taught it to his family. Because he heard the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam explain that this surah brings blessings to those who recite it consistently. Then Allah opens this surah with an incredibly powerful scene. When that day arrives, no one will be able to deny it. Every human being will witness the reality they once doubted. Those who felt superior in this world will be humbled, and those who were patient and faithful will be honored. The earth will shake violently. Mountains will crumble like scattered dust. What once looked strong disappears in an instant. It is as if Allah is reminding us, if even mountains can be destroyed, what makes humans feel secure? After that, humanity is divided into three groups. The first are Ashabul Yamin, the people who receive their record of deeds in their right hand. They were not people without sins. They also fell. They cried. They felt weak. But every time they sinned, they returned to Allah. They protected their prayers. They tried to leave sinful things behind, and they kept their faith even through difficult trials. The second are Ashabus Simal, the people who receive their record in their left hand.
The people who spent their lives following desires and forgetting the afterlife. And the third are As-Sabiqun, the people who always strive to be ahead in goodness. They were not just people who worshipped regularly. Their hearts truly lived with Allah. While others were busy chasing the world, they were busy fixing themselves. While many people were careless, They still remembered Allah in the middle of the night. Their tears fell during prayer, and deep inside, they feared their deeds might not be accepted. They cried in their dua. They protected their faith while many people became distracted. And because of that, Allah honored them with the highest place in paradise. Allah describes their paradise so beautifully. They relax in places filled with honor, no fear, no sadness, no exhaustion. Young servants bring them drinks from the springs of paradise, drinks that bring pleasure without causing intoxication. Fruits are available without limit. Whatever they desire is instantly there. No such thing as running out, no disappointment. Allah also mentions pure and beautiful companions in paradise as a reward for His faithful servants. But Allah makes it clear that all these blessings are not given without reason. They are rewards for the patience, worship, and good deeds they practiced during their lives in this world. In paradise, there are no arguments, no insults, no words that hurt the heart, only peace and greetings of salam. Then Allah describes the people of the right again.
They live in cool comfort, among beautiful trees without thorns, fruits hanging low, flowing water without end, no hunger, no fear, and no more sadness. But after that, the atmosphere changes. Allah begins describing the people of the left. They are surrounded by unbearable heat. Their skin burns. Their throats are desperate with thirst. But the only drink given to them is boiling water that tears apart their bodies. Even when they search for shade, all they find is thick black smoke that gives no comfort at all. At that moment, regret is useless. Why do they end up like that? Because they drowned themselves in worldly life. They enjoyed life, but forgot Allah. They continued committing sins without feeling guilty. And they treated life after death like a fairy tale. They used to say, "After our bodies turn into dust, will we really be brought back to life?" Then Allah answers that every human being, from the first generation until the last, will all be resurrected again. No one can escape. Allah then mentions the food of the people of hell, the tree of Zakum, a tree that grows from the depths of hellfire. They eat from it because of extreme hunger. Then they drink boiling water, but their thirst and suffering never end. After that, Allah invites humanity to reflect on His signs. Allah asks, "Who created humans from a tiny drop of fluid? Who causes plants to grow from the earth? Who sends rain down from the sky? Who created the fire that warms human life?"
All of these are proof that Allah has power over life and death. If Allah can create humans the first time, then bringing them back after death is easy for Him. Then Allah reminds humanity about the Quran, a noble book, a book sent directly from the Lord of all worlds, not the words of humans, not a story, but guidance for anyone who wants salvation. Then Surah Al-Waqiah takes us to the most certain moment every human being will face: death. When the soul reaches the throat, every human becomes powerless. Family members can only cry beside them. Doctors cannot stop death. And all the wealth collected during life cannot buy even one extra second. At that moment, people finally realize the world they fought over so hard will truly be left behind. If that person is among those close to Allah, then angels come with peace and comfort. If they are among the people of the right, then safety awaits them.
But if they are among those who denied Allah, then their journey begins with punishment. At the end of this surah, Allah confirms that everything mentioned is the absolute truth. The Day of Judgment is not a fantasy. Paradise and hell are not just symbols, they are real, and every human being is walking toward them. That is why Surah Al-Waqiah closes with a very deep message. So glorify the name of your Lord, the Most Great. In the end, everything in this world will be destroyed. Beautiful faces will grow old. Strong bodies will become weak. Wealth collected for years will be left behind. And one day,
while the door of repentance is still open, while Allah still allows us to breathe, let us return to Him. If this video reminded you about the afterlife, help share it with others so more hearts can be touched and return to Allah. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and write in the comments, Ya Allah, never let our hearts drift far away from you. May Allah protect our faith until our final breath.